has RSS phobia driven Congress to such an extent that they will now be targeting people in their own government? That's what appears to be happening in Karnataka, where several government employees are about to lose their job. They are about to be suspended and have been sent a show cause notice by State Minister Priyank Kharge. What have they done so wrong? As per the Congress, their crime is that they attended centenary celebrations of the RSS, which made the Siddaramaiah Sarkar so angry that they have now issued a 2013 circular, a show cause notice based on a 2013 circular that restricts government officials from participating or attending any political events in the state. The Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister wrote to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah earlier demanding stern punishment to all of these people. This comes days after another letter he wrote to the CM seeking a total ban on RSS activities on government premises, calling them unconstitutional and against the spirit of national unity. Now, this decision by the Karnataka government has snowballed into a full-fledged war of words, with the BJP saying that the Congress is almost acting like Pakistan. Why does it have a problem with the RSS? And others saying that this is only a diversionary tactic. All right, joining us on the debate now, Harshvardhan Tripathi continues with us, and we have spokesperson of the Congress, Deepak Thimaiya. So why? Why is it so wrong if somebody has attended a centenary celebration? There are several people who are of communist leaning, who are part of the government, who are in government departments, and now people are going to be suspended simply because they attended a celebration.
Do I answer?
Yes, please go on.
See, the thing is that the whole country knows, and perhaps the whole world knows, what the RSS stands for and what its ideology is. And even if it's not explicitly expressed, but also if at all you read the literature of the RSS, you can know that, whether the RSS believes in a unified India with the assimilation of the societies and rather the communities and the religions, and where you can actually see one India with people respecting one another. And if at all such is the ideology that even if the government officials are going to ascribe themselves to, that is a cause of concern, because a state like Karnataka is basically secular, and it's been voting secular parties and also secular dispensations for a very long time. And let me tell you very clearly that the government, well within its rights, can actually consider something as a threat or something as a cause for concern. It is not talking about the citizens at all. And even when you talk about Mr. Kharge's letter to the government, it is very, very clear where he says that it's only about the government spaces and public spaces. It's not about private spaces at all, and he's not asking for a ban.
But hold on a second. I just want to stop you at the point of people being suspended for attending centenary celebrations. Are you also going to check if anybody among your government departments is a member of the Seva Dal, for example, or if there are members of the Communist Party, or if they are left-leaning? Are you going to check on all those people as well? And how will you determine that?
But you have also read about the manifesto of Seva Dal, which very, very specifically speaks about the unity of the country and keeping the country together, and it doesn't believe in
No, but Mr. Kharge has quoted a government law which says that nobody can be associated with an organization that has political leaning.
What kind of organization is something that, see, for example, would you allow anybody in your organization to be associated with an organization that believes in perhaps, violence or
that is your interpretation, sir.
Or
I am just quoting. I am quoting the rule that Priyank Kharge quoted. He said that government service rules don't allow you to associate with an organization which has political leanings or political associations. Then everyone in Seva Dal, everyone who has ever participated in any communist event, any seminar, gone to any of their meets, everyone should be suspended. Are you picking on all those people as well?
No, let me with respect to everybody who is dissenting, let me tell you very clearly, Mr. Kharge is not declaring himself the dictator or the be all and end all of the Congress party in Karnataka. He just expressed an opinion. And I think that he's well within his right to say
but
what
people have been put on notice. People have been show-caused and they are going to be suspended simply because they went for RSS centenary celebrations.
No, no.
First of all,
Giving a
what
notice-
makes you decide that because they have
Giving-
gone for RSS
give-
centenary celebrations, they are
think the
card-carrying
government-
members of the RSS? And what makes
Do
you
you-
decide that they are going to engage in violent activities simply because they went for a celebration?
No. Do you actually think that just issuing a notice amounts to, what do you say, suspension or, termination and things like that?
No,
Do you
he's
think that
actually
the
said
government
as
doesn't
much.
have
And
the
we'll
right
play
to
out
even
what he
issue a
has said.
notice?
He's a minister and he said, in my department, we have issued show cause notice and soon those people are going to be suspended. Verbatim.
Mr.
That is
Kharge,
what he has said.
Would you listen? Would you listen to me for a moment? Mr. Kharge is somebody who believes in the Constitution, and the Constitution very clearly says that no elected authority or anybody is an autocrat, and certainly that it is open to questioning, and you have courts, you have a very very sound democratic system. So if Mr. Kharge says also that if at all you think it is wrong, you can actually apply the the elements of the Constitution and see whether.
Okay, so I just
he is
want to
well
just
within his
to put
rights,
things on
which
record.
is-
I want to
Yes.
play what the minister has said, and then I'm coming to Harshvardhanji. Let's just
Okay.
play out what the minister said exactly.
You cannot participate in political organizations or organizations that have political affiliations. That is not their job. They have been given a specific job within the government to ensure better governance is delivered to the people. If they want to preach religion, if they want to preach RSS philosophy, we will be more than happy to allow them for voluntary retirement and let them actually join the party. Let them join the association, let them join the Sangh. We have no problems with that. But as long as you are taking salaries from the government of Karnataka, you have to follow the conduct rules of Karnataka government.
हर्षवर्धन जी, यहाँ पर साफ साफ कहा था प्रियंक खड़गे ने कि उनको सस्पेंड किया जा रहा है. क्या ये एक्शन सही है या नहीं?
अनुजा, संघ पर 3 बार प्रतिबंध लग चुका है. संघ कोई किसी सरकार सत्ता के रहमो करम से बड़ा नहीं हुआ है. संघ पर सिर्फ प्रतिबंध नहीं लगा है, संघ के खिलाफ कॉन्स्पिरेसी थ्योरी, आप कम्युनल कह रहे हैं, सबसे ज्यादा दंगे कांग्रेस के राज में हुए. संघ पर महात्मा गांधी की हत्या का आरोप लगाया गया, जो एकदम न्यायालय के सामने कहीं दूर दूर तक टिका नहीं. संघ पर जो प्रतिबंध लगे वो दूर दूर तक टिके नहीं. और अब जब ये सब कर रहे हैं तो मुझे तो लगता है प्रियंक खड़गे को लग रहा है कि सिद्धारमैया और डीके शिव कुमार के बीच की लड़ाई में वो थोड़ा और पुश करें. उनके पिता मुख्यमंत्री नहीं बन पाए तो वो बन जाए जो है, क्योंकि सिद्धारमैया जी तो उनको हटना है, डीके शिव कुमार बार बार क्लेम कर रहे हैं, और चूंकि मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी की उम्र हो गई तो अब तो वो मुख्यमंत्री बनेंगे नहीं. तो प्रियंक खड़गे इसलिए वो कर रहे हैं, उनको लगता है कि राहुल गांधी को ये सब अच्छा लगेगा. लेकिन ये देश बनाना रिपब्लिक नहीं है, इस देश में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, ये देश बाकायदा उसी लिहाज से चलता है. ये प्रियंक खड़गे जो कह रहे हैं वो थ्रेट टू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन और थ्रेट टू डेमोक्रेसी है. मुझे लगता है कि देश के लोग ये देख रहे हैं और एक बार फिर से इसका ट्रायल हो ही जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि चुनाव के वक्त कांग्रेस ने कहा था कि हम बजरंग दल पर प्रतिबंध लगाएंगे. क्या हुआ? क्यों नहीं प्रतिबंध लगाए? लगा देना चाहिए. अगर उनको सचमुच लगता है कि ये लोग गलत कर रहे थे, कर देना चाहिए. एक बार इसका भी ट्रायल हो जाए.
Mr. Tamaya.
Okay, like what do you say? The respected panelist said that during the elections there was this big thing about the Congress would, if it came to power, ban Bajrang Dal, but there were like these prayers in temples and people started screaming slogans, and people did not want anybody to. I mean, rather the BJP did not want anybody to vote the Congress, but the kind of result that we got. And let me tell you, even now, if at all, the government of Karnataka is saying something like this, it is not saying anything against the RSS about banning RSS. But let me tell you, Mr. Kharge has very clearly said that he is not a dictator, or rather that we are not even in a dictatorial dispensation where we can talk about banning, because that is not even allowed as of today. But he also said if at all we come to power with enough majority in the center, that's a different matter. But if at all there is a concern about the RSS's ideology, which Mr. Kharge is talking about, who is somebody been fighting for the protection of the Constitution, and with his background and the kind of suffering his community and the legacy that he comes from, if at all he is saying something like this, instead of getting into a debate and trying to understand why this is like the call that's coming in 2025, when particularly the RSS is celebrating, and maybe that it is it is time that people debate. Why can't RSS, correct its course? Why can't RSS?
But that is course correction according to your interpretation, sir. This is like somebody saying that the Congress is engaged in violence and, they need to course correct. That is your interpretation. There is nothing in the Constitution which talks about violence. They've got no case
never
against them.
Spoken against any community at all. I was watching a video recently. See, let me tell you very simple. RSS, what it's doing today, if at all it were to get Mr. Amit Shah's son or some other leader's son to, wear Ganavesh and go in a march or, say, I love RSS, that's a different matter. What are you doing? You're getting the poor and the unempowered people to actually, hold the lathis and walk because you're giving them a false sense of pride
plenty
and
of people,
importance.
Mr. Thimaia, there are plenty of people who are far from being disempowered, who have been part of the RSS, who are parts of the RSS, including the Prime Minister of India himself.
But why are you not talking
about the fact that I am a Swayam Sevak? He continues to be a member of the RSS.
पद्मजा, राहुल गांधी कहते हैं कि हर मिनिस्ट्री में, हर इंस्टीट्यूशन में, हर जगह संघी घुस गए हैं और ये कह रहे हैं कि लोग है ही नहीं है। राहुल गांधी कहते हैं कि हर इंस्टीट्यूशन में संघी घुस गए हैं, हर मिनिस्ट्री संघी चला रहा है। तो क्या ये सारे लोग, इनको समझ में नहीं आता है? और आपके कहने से आपका एक ब्रैकेट है, उसमें आप देखते हैं संघ को, लेकिन जरूरी नहीं, अगर ऐसे देख रहे होते तो लोग संघ की शाखाओं में क्यों जाते? इतने लोग क्यों शामिल हो जाते उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में? और प्रणब मुखर्जी क्यों जाते हैं नागपुर में और कहते कि नहीं ये संगठन ये बहुत अच्छा है? महात्मा गांधी से लेकर प्रणब मुखर्जी तक.
The simple point is this: you may have a difference of opinion about a certain organization. You want their activities to be curtailed. Is a different story altogether. But it is almost a witch hunt when you say that we are going to have people suspended simply because they went and attended one event, one meeting of a certain organization. This is exactly the kind of action that is intended to have a chilling effect on people. You can't ban an organization. So you warn people that we will come for you if you so much as associate with the RSS. Is this the definition of democracy? I leave that to your judgment. Gentlemen, thanks very much.